Good evening, friends, and welcome to Cocktail Hour. This evening's drink is brought to you by things that I found in my refrigerator that I'm seeing if I can make a drink out of. So I happened to find this ginger beer, and I know that people are like constantly drinking Moscow Mules, and I've had one once, and so now I'm going to try and make it, and we'll see how that all goes. So it is a vodka-based drink, and it also calls for glassware of a particular kind that I do not possess. So you can use like those copper things that you get in like the special copper places, which I also don't have, but also the recipe that I have calls for an Irish coffee glass, which I also don't have. So I have a glass that is sort of roundish and somewhat sizable, but not too big. And I think that's what they're trying to tell me, so that's what we're gonna go with. So it calls for 1.5 ounces of vodka. We are bringing to the table our Russian standard vodka today, and we're going to put in 1.5 ounces of it. Oh, that's a very generous, mostly not spilled, 1.5 ounces. Cool. Then it asks us to add lime juice, 1/2 ounce of lime juice. So we're just going to get our lime. And let's see if we can manage to, why am I putting that back there? No one knows, we're going to need it later. Let's see if we can manage to actually get 1/2 ounce of lime juice. As we have often discussed, limes are not standard in their size, and also this doesn't actually have a half measure. So we'll do kind of a lime squeezing experience that appears to be about a half. Yeah, actually I think 1/2 ounce of lime juice is like about 1/2 of a lime, and let's, little rest of it. Okay. Later on it's going to ask me to do a lime wedge situation, so I'm just going to cut off a little wedge of my other half of a lime so that it's prepared for later when we're going to want it. They're going to be very excited by the garnish situation, maybe, we'll see. Okay, so this is like a very basic cocktail, so it has those things in it, and then it asked me to add ice cubes, so BRB. Alright, so it's a pretty ice-filled drink the times that I've had it, so I'm just throwing that in there. It doesn't tell you to stir it, but I kind of feel like it's always a good idea to stir things. Why wouldn't you? The ice wants to escape, but otherwise, why wouldn't you? And then it says it doesn't tell me a quantity of ginger beer, it says fill with ginger beer. So, fill it up we will. So that seems like actually basically all that you need to do here. Can you stir things when they're fizzy? It might be a bad idea. Gently stirring it, not causing an emergency. Okay, yes, apparently you can stir things when they're fizzy, so all the chemists in the comments already know that. Let's just see the balance here. Yep, that seems very tasty actually. Gingery and nice, and then it asks us to garnish it here with a lime wedge. So now it's fancy. Also tasty. And the lime gives you a bit of a lime nose experience when you're drinking. So cheers, friends. Enjoy.